forgive others, even if they are truly wrong. Another kind of relationship is friendship. I mentioned about me being an employee. I have co-workers, I have neighbors. Those of you who go to school, you have schoolmates. The Bible tells us in Ephesians 4, do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen. In John chapter 15, it says, greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for another's friend. Colossians 3:23, whatever you do, work at it with all your heart as working for the Lord, not for human masters. We go to church. We are in a fellowship relationship. Hebrews 10:24 and 25 says, as Christians, as believers, let us think of ways to motivate one another to what? To acts of love and good works. And let us not neglect our meeting together, as some people do, but encourage one another, especially now that the day of His return is drawing near. Christians are not meant to be isolated with other Christians. We should get together regularly, as what we're doing every Sunday, to encourage each other in the area of love and good works. In Matthew 5:24, it says, leave your sacrifice there at the altar, go and be reconciled to that person, then come and offer your sacrifice to God. You know what grieves me? I know of brothers and sisters who are no longer with us. As Christians, as members of the local body of Christ, have we done our part in, reaching out to them, saying sorry to them, if we grieve them, or if we, it's one reason why I told Pastor Sam after I shared about reconciliation, God has brought into my heart to share with you about relationships. Maybe you were the one who was wrong, or maybe you were the one who wronged somebody, especially your brother or sister in church. If God talks to you today, I want us to approach that person, that brother, that sister, and talk and be reconciled and be together again here at ICF. Now, as in any type of undertaking, there are vital or essential ingredients or elements in a relationship. You have your bulletins with you, right? The first item there is letter C. In fact, they're all letter C's. And the F, you know the F's, right? The first F is family, friendship, fellowship. Now, the first essential element in a relationship is commitment. Oh, communication, sorry. Communication. What we say and how we listen to others is a key element in a relationship. We cannot work with someone else without communicating or talking with them, even in the simplest of tasks. God did not make us mind readers. I cannot read your mind. You cannot read my mind. All of us spent years learning how to speak, how to read, and how to write. But what about listening? Have you gone to a school where you were taught how to listen? It's only at ICF that you listen, right? And sometimes there are those who don't listen to the message. They are always connected, you know? That's one thing that's good with technology. Especially young people, they are always connected. Even in church, they do texting. I went to a seminar, defensive. One primary reason, one primary cause of accident is texting. Teenagers, people, they're driving a car, they texting. One guy said, "Why do you do?" The teacher asked they asked us, "Why do you text while you're driving?" One guy said, "Because I want to be always connected." That's a good answer, right? But here in church, you do not get connected by texting. You should be listening to the pastor who is delivering God's message. Proverbs 18:21 warns that death and life are in the power of the tongue. The tongue is very powerful. And those who love it will eat its fruit. Do you know how you can successfully destroy the relationship? Not that I want you to do it, but this is how to successfully destroy a relationship. Be slow to listen. What? What? Be quick to speak your mind. Some people speak, they don't think. And out of selfishness, be quick to get angry. They don't listen. They speak always, and then when they speak, they're mad. They're angry. That's how you destroy a relationship. Proverbs 18, verse 13 says, to answer before listening is folly and shame. That's why when I pray, I ask God to open our hearts, that we may be able not only to hear, but to listen and then obey.